of the things that it will do, which is maybe bad depending on how you work, is it will try to work in work trees. Now, that's fine for one agent working on one thing, but when you've got 8 or 10 agents all working in work trees and you start from the same point, generally it means you have to create branches and then work trees, because I think you can't have more than one snapshot point in time for a work tree for the same commit. So you end up creating branches and then work trees, which leaves you into a weird problem where you're working on a branch, but another agent's on a different branch and they can't really collaborate. So I thought that was a bit of a pain, actually, was a work tree functionality. And I ended up doing, I guess you could say, trunk development, but I put everybody on main and had them all coordinate between each other. Was the first issue I had in terms of this. There is a prefix. So when you make the branch and then when you go to push it, you can tell where it came from. So provenance or lineage isn't that difficult, but it is a caveat. So it is a little bit different than the way you might be using work trees right now, for example. All right, almost done. Now, this project is one that I added. You can add multiple projects if you want to. They'll come up as a little folder on the left-hand side, so you can organize all your sessions onto there, no problem at all. And then the work trees that we talked about, there's none in this repo for now, but if you wanted to go through and prune them, you could. And then archive threads in case you get older threads. Okay, so day to day, what you'll probably be using is just going into one of these and opening up sessions. But I thought the automations were very, very powerful. So I think all of this, it's great. There's an IDE that's not an IDE. It's a development environment. There's a shell. I'll show you the shell in a moment, as well as integration into editor tools. All that stuff is great, but I think in this era of skills or MCP servers, we're looking for something more like, well,